Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario. So listen, in this video, right, I want to tell you guys that you have to be careful about searching for new things, looking for new things to do. Right now, I'm not saying this in the sense of, don't go out there and have new experiences, because you should, or I'm not saying don't try new things, because you should try new things, right? And you should have these experiences, enjoy these moments, and make that happen. What I'm saying, though, is this, is that sometimes what happens is that people are looking for something new, pursuing something new, searching for something new, because they got tired of, or they got used to, the old thing. And so they're searching for something new because they think that if I get this new thing or have this new experience, then I'll finally be happy. Then I'm going to be happy once I get this new thing, because this old thing right here, or this old situation, it's just, I'm kind of bored with it. I don't really want it anymore. It's whatever. Right. And then so you search for the new thing, you get the new thing, and then you're excited for a little while. And then that new thing becomes old. Then you get bored with it. You get tired of it. You get used to it. Then you search for another new thing that'll hopefully make you happy and give you that high. Then you get it. You get excited. Then after a while, you get bored with it. And then you move on to the next thing. So what I'm saying is this. You got to understand is that every new thing, every new situation, every new encounter, right? All these new things, at some point, you're going to get used to that new thing. That new thing's going to become an old thing. And then you're going to probably feel bored with it. Now, the reason why you feel bored with it is because you expected that new, exciting feeling to last with every particular thing. And it just doesn't work that way. Right? And so what happens is that you're searching for something else new to give you that feeling again. Now, again, there's nothing wrong with having new experiences, nothing wrong with, being in new situations and stuff like that and enjoying those situations. But if you're looking for the new situation for, your sense of happiness, or you're chasing that new situation because you think that's going to make your life better or make you happier, then you're basically fooling yourself. Because see, a person might get a new car. They're excited about the new car, right? It's new, it's clean, it's great. And then they drive the car around, for a few months. And then it's kind of like they get used to it. And they're not as excited anymore. And it's just a car they have. Right? And then so that person might say, you know what? I'm actually tired of this car. I want to get a newer car. So they get a new car and then they get excited about that. And then the same cycle happens where a few months goes down the line and they're used to that car. And, it just becomes a car. It's not special anymore. That new feeling isn't there anymore. Because see, the new feeling, it's at that moment when it's new. And then that feeling or that experience is going to change because as time goes on, it's no longer new. You understand? You got some new clothes. You're like, oh, I look so good in these new clothes. And then those new clothes become old. I got a new watch. The new watch is cool. I like the way it looks. And then, you get so used to having that watch that you don't even really notice it as much anymore. You understand? It's like, imagine a person going to Times Square for the first time in New York City and seeing the big lights, and they're like, oh my God, this is crazy. This is so cool. And then imagine a person who lives in New York and who passes through Times Square or walks by Times Square, every week or every, month or so, it's kind of like they don't even look up at the lights. You understand? Because it's not new to them anymore. It's like they got used to it. Right? So the thing is this, is in order for you to really enjoy fully what you have or the situations that you're in, right, is to not expect it to be new or have that new feeling that you get when you first got it. And understand that that feeling occurs or happens just because it's a new experience, a new thing, a new situation. And then that experience or that feeling is going to change. But if you're chasing that feeling, thinking that getting this new thing, being in this new situation is going to make you happy, that's when you're losing. That's when you're fooling yourself. Because a lot of people do this. They're chasing, the new job, the new boyfriend or girlfriend. They're like, oh, I've been with this person for so long and I'm bored. I got to go get some, let me get a new person and that's going to make everything okay. No, it's not. You're going to get with that new person. The new person's going to turn into the old person. You're saying, oh, I'm going to move to this new place, right? And that's going to make everything perfect. No, it's not. Now, again, like I said earlier, there's nothing wrong with having new experiences, doing new things and all that other stuff, but just take it for what it is, as that new experience. But don't look to that new experience to save you from your boredom or to save you from whatever you're trying to run away from or to make you happy. It's not going to do that. That's an illusion. You understand? People are always chasing the next thing because they think the next thing is going to save them. They think the next thing is going to make them, feel good. And for a moment, that excitement is there and then it fades away because what's really happening is that it's not the actual thing. It's how you perceive the thing, right? Because the common denominator is you. So you perceive that thing a certain way because it's new. You get the feelings, you get the high, and then you get used to it. Then you're bored, and then you try to get the high again with something else. You get used to it, then you get bored. And, it's a crazy cycle. And the thing is, you have to understand or accept that, whatever is just is. And you're the one that's putting that feeling into the situation. Because even if something is older or you get used to it, right, you can still enjoy it. You can still appreciate it. But a lot of times what happens is that when we get used to certain things, we take it for granted because we're used to it. It's like, well, whatever. That newness, exciting, new, shiny feeling isn't there. So whatever. And let me go on and try to find the new shiny thing. Right. But just understand that, whatever it is, people, place, thing, whatever. Right. Understand that new, exciting feeling is just a feeling you're having. And then that bored feeling is a feeling you're having, right? Because you're used to it. But understand that feeling is within you, right? And understand that you chasing the new stuff because you're looking for that exciting hit, that's not happiness. That's just excitement. You understand? And you being bored by something or you being used to something and just not having that exciting feeling, that's not unhappiness, right? That's just your perception of the situation. But see, when you accept things for what it is and you enjoy the moment, you understand? That's when you'll actually be happy.